Good evening, lads. Good evening, lads. Boys. Dweebs. And anything in between. As we know, Mojinx has quite a few in-betweens. Right, lads. So, I don't know, there's just a lot going on tonight. UFC. I mentioned earlier that the lad Piece of Peace, the world's greatest detractor, is also probably doing the restreamage. And I do like watching that. But in the meantime, let's have an absolutely fantastic time playing Magic the Gathering. Scarab God is a little bit unusual, which is pretty good. Probably an exceptionally good matchup for him, considering we're mainly creatures. But I'm sure that's not algorithmic. What's the word? AIDS, probably. That's usually the word I'm looking for. Isn't it right? Lance? Whatever. Can't complain about everything all the time, otherwise you yourself may become a dark side Phil. So we're just gonna play this game like classic Lance. We're gonna say GG's XDs when it all goes wrong. And then, Monka Pubes and GG's 8 or something. Agreed, boys? Of course it's agreed. I'm the greatest Mojinx boy ever. Look at that. Nobody ever thought Path of Metal would be good, and it isn't good. Incredible scenes. Well, you know, I'm happy to plop it, Lance. I'm happy to plop it. So we have to get past 2 counterspells. That's probably fine. This is dead card. That's a shame. Sarkhan's pretty good. This Sarkhan's pretty shit though, so I'll absolutely fart this out. Fart this guy right on the field. Shivan Dragon. Those are the shits that we need, lads. Right? Everyone needs a shit-stained dragon.
How's your weekend so far, Rear Admiral Drive, cheeks?
Rear Admiral Drive. I like that. I thought it was what's the word? An address of some sort. My weekend's alright. Can't complain. I mean, it's pretty, what's the word? Uneventful. But hopefully all the squeeblage is yet to come. Alright, let's see. Dragon spells in your hand perpetually gain nothing. Conjure a Shivan Dragon. 3 damage to a creature. I think that's gotta be fine. So maybe he's zombies. Maybe he's zombies. I don't know, Lance. Either way, I think we're definitely gonna be dead. But we're gonna have a great time. Or something. Okay, boys? Okays? Yeah, so for the second time and the final time, if you are still part of the detractor community, I would heartily recommend the lad. Why would you just not attack this?
Now, I lick my wounds.
Alright. I mean, each to their own. What was I going to say? Something, bollocks, probably. So I play this, it's straight into a counterspell, but I don't think I care, right? Cards are designed to be countered. For the memes. So we'll just get it out of the way. If you are still part of the detractor community, Piece of Peace is by far the greatest Magic the Gathering lad. Alright, we'll leave this behind. Diddly dee. We'll do that and we'll hope for the best. Hope for the best, lads. Piece of Peace is the best detractor there is. Every single day of the week that I see that guy streaming is a good day. It's just premiums, but that's, you know, that's enough of the memes. So how does this actually work? At the beginning of your pre-combat, add black for each 8. That's just manageable, Lance. It's manageables. We can manageables. That's a really unfortunate sequence. If only I had plus this instead. Well, you can't always have it your own way, otherwise you'd be Gabby Sparks' tits. Isn't that right, Lance? Alright, we're gonna have to Heroes 8 for all this. I'm gonna do it now, just to avoid any counterspell shits. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3. He'd have to have another land to be able to do anything. And if that's the case...
Do you ever play Smash or Pass with the images on your Magic's cards?
All the time. Smash or Pass is basically the greatest game in the world. And it's super grown up. Right, Lance? Everybody knows you're a big boy if you smash your balls. So I can make a 4-4, but it wouldn't kill this. Which is a shame. So, unfortunately, we might end up dying of AIDS. But,
Summon you.
like I say, Lance, we're having an absolutely wonderful time. An absolutely critically acclaimed game of Magicks. There's... Oh, and JC earlier, with both pitching in with the 5 beautiful British dollarinos. Alright, Doomblade, when it dies, did it make a copy, except it's a 4-4 black zombie? Alright, I'm just gonna die now. Fair enough, Lance. We did all we could. It wasn't the same game that we always have, so I can't complain. But Doomblade, really looking like a sack of shit today. Classic memes. How come everybody's putting glitch shits in the chat? Is the headphone cutting out again, like it was yesterday? Or is everyone just doing the memes? If it's fucking up, I'll just change the headset now and get it out of the way. Or is everybody playing a joke on me? Is everyone doing the Joker-ramas on your boy cheeks? So, let's see. What can he reanimate? Valky or Terra.
Assume you.
They're both pretty good. They're both pretty good.
Only human.
So they come back black, so we can't use this. I'm guessing it's just the end of the memes. He didn't need to do that there. Alright. Okay. So, what do you fartless act? He's not going to have any other dragons, so I think he just kill... Or at least try to kill scarab shits. Alright. Fair dues. Fair dues, Lance. That was a pretty decent enough game for game 1. Obviously, we're going to lose 90% of our viewer bases, and I'm sure Des is going to file a charge back for just pure disdain that his hero on YouTube could have lost a game of Magicks. I apologize to everybody. I mean, today was, what was it? The Mythic Invitational. All of your Mythic lads were qualified. All of your boys were fucking ready and able to nail their fucking colors to the mast, show that their 9-hando daily record can easily translate into a competitive environment. What was that? What was that, Squeaks? They never, either they didn't play or they lost, Mr. Cheeks. Nah, that guy Squeaks must be giving me false information. All of your heroes avoided competitive Magicks, or they got spanked. Now I know this whole place is just trolling me. I have become an absolute memer of my own cuisinas, lads. Unbelievable levels of dog shit. Alright. I think we're doing the ramp still. So this guy's got off to a very standard start. I remember playing this guy and this bitch. But I remember playing 4 of these and 4 of these and still never really having a 1 and a 2. But that's just me being negative, ladies and shits. I'm secretly the greatest Magicks in the world. So we'll play into a counterspell, no problem. This guy always ready to be dog shit fodder. No problem at all. Hopefully we're not playing just a generic 8 counter spells, resolve this, counter another thing. You know, boys, the fun shits. So what does the shield do? If a source an opponent controls will deal damage, something 1, nah. Whenever you or another permanent you control becomes the target of her ability, nah, we'll try that maybe. Or we'll just sit here having a wanks. So I'm only going to play for about an hour. Because like I said, the UFC is on tonight. And we got a good card. And everything should be good memes. Hopefully I don't catch enough AIDS from playing this that Magic becomes boring dog shit. I mean, we all suspect that it will, because it is, but you never know, lads. Alright, replicating ring, Doomblade, seems fine. Not suspicious that my 100 to 1 chance he's still back on the memes. Imagine playing nerfed Goldspan Dragoon in 2019, lads. Absolutely insane. GG's, I'm a virgin. I've got a small penis, but I love having a small penis. It's my favorite thing in the world. Let me spam good game because I think I got my combo off. I have an incredibly small cock. Look at this mountain. You know I'm a virgin. But at the same time, lads, one day I'm gonna fuck a bitch. One day. One day, lads. Uh-oh, JC is also doing the chargebacks now that he knows I could lose a game of Magics. I'll never contest a chargeback for losing a game. Your standard YouTube thing is Honden's 5-hand 1. If somebody plays a Breaker Demeter deck, 9-hand 0. If Legs puts out a disclaimer saying, this deck is dog shit, I would not recommend anyone play it, 17-hand 0. And here's me playing a premium shit bollocks deck that I made myself. And I'm currently 0-hand 1 against someone spamming GG's XDs. Well, lads, he's still going. Lance, his little cock and balls are still pumping. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 manis. I like 2 spells at once. 1, 2, 3, indeed, Lance. Not bad. What do we want with a Grim Toots? What kills lads? I'm taking blow up all the peeps, maybe. I honestly don't know what to take here. So what am I even worried about? I don't know. Destroy target creature, probably. 2 mana, easy memes. I'll take that. We'll take that and see where we stand. Boys. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to play a 4 mana card, so we'll play this. I always want this open. Yeah, fine. We're going to play like rude boys and always have Infernal Grasp ready to grasp bubble bags. Because we are really, really hardcore Magics boys. JC says, if this was my LGS, I would definitely flip the table. You don't need to flip the table on everyone. Hey, boys, this guy's really good at Magics. Really good at Magics, son! Keep GGing, son. Get the fuck out of here, you pussy. You fucking disgrace. See, you don't need to flip the table. You just slap him up. Everyone else's cards don't need to go flying. Just this bitch. You don't need to slap him up. Probably. Because, you know, Chris Rock and Big Willie showed that that's not good. You just calmly take all of his cards. You say, hey, boys, have a look at my wind-up. You do a full over-the-top Bugs Bunny baseball pitch and fling his deck right out the window. And I'm sure nothing will happen. Classic Magic fun time. It's not the magic. It's the gathering. Oh, that's why I like to gather girls in my bathroom, even though there's no need. I imported two 24-year-old girls into the studio just this week, guys. And by the way, even though I used to be a huge big mouth about it, nobody needs to wear masks anymore. Oh, Corona's gone, even though the numbers are like super high and I wasn't know what's going on. Also, you know, Ukraine, fuck those guys. Oh, but don't fuck the trans. We gotta support the trans guys. That's the biggest catastrophe facing the earth. How about people being mean to girls with big willies? Lads, truly, we live in a dark time. Dark times. Especially as we love the Wonglers, really, lads. Don't ever think that we don't. So, I don't know what this guy's doing. We'll play Dragon Horde and then this shit and hope for the best. Okay, Lance. Also, as I always like to say, alright, I guess we won't play Dragon shit, but we will play cards. Everything's fine. I'll just play this instead. Easy. I've got options, Lance. I'm good at magics. What other commanders exist that could make the grade when it comes to playing magics? Alright, I might accept that Valamachus is not very good in this deck. We'll see. There were a lot more demons and dragons than I had anticipated, so this deck really could be fleshed out. So I'll play this. Or I could play this and see if it's actually ever any good. He hasn't done any ramps though. Can't cast spells with mana value greater than the number of turns they've begun. It's fucking shit. It's just balls. We'll just plop this lad. Yeah, I don't think this is very good. But you gotta try things. Right! Somebody quote me on that when you catch me in a toilet with a tranny's dick in my ass. You don't need to catch me doing that, Lance. I'll do that for the memes. So this comes back into play as a 1-1. When it ends as a... Yeah, fuck it. Alright. We'll take two. We'll buckle our shoe. We'll GG's XDs. And we'll... something else. Maybe I shouldn't have attacked this, because it allows him to attack here, but I still think we'll be fine. We've got lifelinks, we've got sexy plainy bitches. Everything should be easy magics. Right, boys. Everything should be clean cuisine, beautiful British mushweeks. So, Lyra would have been better than that, but that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... 7 mayonnaise. Liliana's ability is not going to be good. Profane Shits is going to be pretty superb though, boys. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, I'm going to play this. We're going to play slower. We're going to play slower. We'll play this. We'll hold on to this in case somebody does the memes. And for sure, we will end the game beautifully GG's XD stop. Won't you agree with me, ladies and gentlemen? Plaguey boy, that's fine. Okay, mana pretty much taken care of now. So 5 mana to exile a boy. What else will I want to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I'm on 15. I think you just go for the smash bangs. Yeah, bollocks. All in on the memes. Actually, 3, 6, 7, 8. I think that's okay. No mayonnaise for the boy for 2 turns. That's not going to be good memes. That's not going to be good memes for the lad at all.
Let us march into battle and make new comrades. Could death never hurt anyone?
I forgot all about Bontu's Last Reckoning. I don't think it's good to tap yourself out like that. But it's something to do. 1, 2, 3... Alright, we'll just have to... 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay. He's gonna have a big turn, Lance, or our massive, sexy angel boobaloids, who we would definitely smash. We would definitely smash. We'll smash him. Boys. Boy. Sometimes I wonder if anyone actually knows, like, the little in-jokes we do. If you are wondering, it's because another one of our classic lands have done the classic of having once upon a time been the kind of YouTuber who were pious, so pious and righteous that they said if anybody were to turn up at an FNM or an event they were at with a playmat that had some sexy art on it, they would refuse to play and call a judge on you. And in 2019, where Magic the Gathering has flipped into quite the pornographic haven, our girl Aidzonian had done a 180 and says, lads, let's play who I would fucking eat the pussy of in Magic the Gathering. Lads, that's everyone's descending to my level. Remember we did fucking sexy bitches? You remember when we did sexy bitches, right, lads? Of course you do. Well, boys, the sexy bitches that we have done have been beautiful fucking aid scenes, memes, cuisines, something else, the whole time, or some shit. I don't know what I'm even talking about. All I know for sure, boys, is that the hypocrisy double standards of a Magic's bitch never, ever, ever, ever is anything even closely resembling anything other than beautiful British aids. And if anyone says so, I'll eat shit out of my ass. I always lose my way. I always lose my way if I have to concentrate on a play while I'm saying something. But, like, what a place. What a place. Boys. What a place where Monday, if Monday is, boys, Magic the Gathering's about cards. We want to play cards. You are a fucking child if you look at these kind of things and go, oh, look at that. I could definitely have her suffocate me. Kalia, wear me like a fucking gas mask. But on Friday, that's your #1 classic memes. It's almost like anybody on YouTube will say anything to be part of the boys, right? 5-head quack W, paid actor gamer pussies. Cocaine's Rise of the Idiots outdid anyone else, unfortunately, Lance. We are at just prime two-faced slimy, say anything, charlatan cunts. Are we at critical mass? I don't think so. But we are at critical 8. That is for sure. Alright. Well, that's not a playable hand. I'm way ahead of my time. 50 million years will be my time, as I've said before. In 50 million years, I will take my throne as the Lord of AIDS. And I will rise people up from the ground into memes. And everyone will be like, Cheeks was the best at magics the whole time. When did this guy get haste? At the beginning of your upkeep, each dragon gets 8. So yeah, okay, so they nerfed that guy as well. Still good, probably. Probably did. He's probably still good. See? Draw a removal at least. What do we plop in? Kalia or Valks? We'll go big Valks. The only time you can play a righteous Valkyrie and not be a virgin is when it's one of your lads in your Kalia deck. The one and only time, boys. Okay. What's the next play? I could play Kalia gain 3. That's not very exciting. I could play this. Don't want to kill that, so we'll leave that alone. Unexpected 8s. Now, that's something. Unexpected 8s. Hey, boys. I'm actually playing this. Oh, that's bollocks. Light up the night. X damage to any target. It deals something out. Fuck that. I'll just let him play it and we'll figure it out. Already got Valkyries. I'm guessing I'm already dead then. Ugh. Somebody goes first and gets Valky on turn 7. Well, you're still on fucking 4-man A's and you haven't noticed that Valky's actually going to get you. I suppose that's beautiful memes, lads. Cheeks, do I like Better Call Saul? Asked someone else. I have never seen it. I liked the other one to an extent. What was it? What was it based? What was it like the prequel of? Heisenbolds. That shit. That was fine. Alright, Ugin followed by shits. I'm on 4 mana, I'm never coming back. Lads, full refunds for everybody. I was battered. Battered by a man who pure ramped into planies. Clearly, I'm just not cut out for being a premium YouTuber. Imagine somebody ramping against legs and smashing him. Impossible. Couldn't happen. Never, not even against Hondens, dudes. Not even Hondens. Where you play a land, do nothing, land, nothing, land, nothing, Honden, nothing, Honden, nothing, Honda, oh, now with opponent just fucking around. Easy, Mujiks. But, lads, we'll just edit that out. We'll edit that out. We'll send it off to Piece of Peace to do some kind of spreadsheet number wangs and see exactly where my tax write-off should have been the whole time. And then we'll come back later and we'll be beautiful Mujiks. Okay, this guy could be a number of things, but primarily I see it used as... mono white lifelink cats, which doesn't sound like Mujiks at all. Right, lads. Anyway, we'll see. Uh-oh. JC's going for double chargebacks. He's charging back the chargeback. Boys, you know what that means? It means we're going to have to start up a chargeback fund. A chargeback crowdfund. And even though crowdfunding always has to have some kind of paper trail explaining exactly where all the monies are gone, but not for us, lads. For me, because of the memes and such, if anyone says, where's all the money gone? I'm just going to say, fuck your mum's ass. Oh, GG's, lads. GG's. Also, I wonder what the professor's going to do when anyone says, hey, prof, you needed 40 grand to put your box into production, and you got $3.5 million. Where's all that extra cash gone? And he's going to come out dressed like a fucking pimp with Christine Spranks with quadruple D tits, and he'll be like, guys, we memed it. There was nothing I could do except meme it. Lance, you gotta believe me. I'm the professor. Every penny was responsibly used. Every cent was accounted for in the DSP tax ledger. And ultimately, GG's, XD's, check out Christine Sprank's massive new tits. Amazing mojiks. But he's a good guy, right? He's definitely one we can all trust. Based on the fact he's a fucking old man obsessed with 24-year-old girls. And if anything says to me, that is just... who also would have killed himself if it wasn't for Majiks. Never mind his own wife and son. Fuck them. It was Majiks that saved him, Lance. Nothing makes me think that is a stable gentleman whom I can fully get behind. Never mind that he's always been a charlatan piece of shit. He's the lad, boys. Never mind that he hangs around Pussy Kenobi, a well-known pussy. Never mind that he always imports in those beautiful women, as I also would too. But I'll just be fucking flat frank about it. I have imported all of my favorite porn stars with the biggest tits from Pornhub for no reason. Not because I'm trying to get them exposure, because it's a hard world on Arena, guys. These girls really just need a little bit of help so everyone can squeeze on their boobs except you, but it might be me. I'll just do it. That would, if I ever somehow get more money than sense, number one, that's what I'm doing. I'll find a reason to employ all of the biggest tit women. Okay, Lance, I fear this might not be interesting Sithis, it might be Aura Sithis, which is a virgin's way of playing this game. But I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Cheeks, you say everybody's way of playing Majiks is a virgin's way of Majiks. And I'd say to you, Lance, fucking AIDS. Fucking AIDS. So we'll still see if I play this out. There is a high chance that I will not play this out, but we'll just edit it off the video, right, boys? Okay, this is fine. If he's playing standard enchantements, boys, I have no complaints. If he's playing AIDS, you might have to call the police. Whenever you cast a spell, you may discard your hand. I think that's not going to work now. I think we're going to plot this guy. We'll have a land. Boys, is Christine Sprank's deal still available? I presume it is, but I told you before, I got my girlfriend to sign up because I'm too pussy-ish to have my own OnlyFans account. I feel like me having an OnlyFans account would be like DSP having 14 credit cards. And you know what happened there, boys? There was nothing he could do. That's what I would say when my accountant comes to me and says, what's this £5,000 business expense every month? When clearly you just play 4 video games in your room. And I'll just say, Lance, there was nothing I could do. It was GG's XD's the whole time. And I will definitely avoid paying tax or some shit. Right, boys? Definitely get away with it. So I feel like I needed to blow up all the peeps there. But we'll see. I'm not sure what the play is at all. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm playing this. And we'll play this as well. Or shall I play this? I'll play this. Looks like we're doing alright. I don't think we are doing alright. But we shall see, boys. We shall see. It's so crazy to think that if I were to play Who Would We Fuck, I would be doing the same thing as Magic the Gathering's premier twatty twatbag YouTuber. Not even Wizards employed commentator. I would be doing the same thing. That's almost incroyable. Almost incroyable memes, lads. It's so close to being incroyable memes. I can't even extend the memes. Imagine how quickly Magic has fallen. From listening to Huey Jensen and Melissa DeTora talk about Magic on commentary to full, beautiful sexualization sensations. Does that put me over the edge? No, I don't know how this works. I need 7 life. Not randomly get up to 30 like a crazy fool. So I still think I'm going to lose this game, but we're having a wonderful time. We're talking about who we would fuck. We're theorizing who's got the biggest boobs. That guy survived somehow, lads. I am really good at bujinks. I'm really good. I knew he would survive. That's why I did it. Incroyable bujinks. Incroyable. Just think about that, for real. Aidsonian, the premium Mujikian, is playing a game which is, would you eat this woman's pussy? That is what constitutes a full Mujik's dude these days. I don't know about you, but I'm mildly surprised. But I'm also mildly aroused. Which is the good sequence. Right, boys? The good sequence. I still can't believe, what's his name? Travis Wu got banned for hosting Smash or Pass Tranny Edition. How times change. Number one, there's no Tranny Edition because all trans girls are girls. So it's just like playing Smash or Pass. So, by that logic, what's her name should be banned, or Travis Wu should be recognized as being a fucking dweeb. Isn't that right, boys? Or something. Alright, Nadar finally gonna die. But he certainly did more than anybody would ever have thought he would have done. So, still, unless I draw blow up all the peeps, I think I do lose this game. Surely 3 of these have to be exile target creature cards. Surely, boys. Oh my god, he's not really just playing Lifelink Cat's version. Is he, boys? Is he doing the same limp dick pussy shit that I thought might have happened? Couldn't be. Couldn't be, boys. That would be insane. Alright, search your mum's tits for some flat bollocks. Fine. So I'm gonna have to play this. Attack with this will get me a free angel, but I still feel like him having 7 more cards than me every turn is gonna be the end for me. Plus, gain 10 life. Don't worry about any of your boys, just attack into big boys, all that kind of usual shit. I don't think I can win this turn, right? Nah, unless we draw like a haste boy. Alright. It was just mono, dump your hand, mono white lifelink cats, plus draw 45 cards. Hey, boys. That was a good draw. Like I say, possibly still gonna die. But we are having a fantastic time. That's a shame. I forgot he would gain 1 from that thing. I thought we might have won the game there. But we'll see, Lance. I think I'm going to die anyway. So, game 10. Yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll just have to see. I think I should have gone after his creatures. But we got draws. We got 1 draw. Unfortunately, he's got 8 draws every turn. That usually puts us at a disadvantage. But our board certainly looks like a classic meme. So if he gets tempted into playing anything else, then he might die. He has to give his Moondancer lifelink an attack. You have to choose Terror of the Peaks, or you're probably going to die as well. Okay. Okay. Boys. 3 mana lifelink. Okay. He might have accidentally plopped his cock in his ass. He might have done a cock plop. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see, lads. I will be happy to get out of this game. But he definitely should have survived an extra turn, which it doesn't look like he will. I'll take 6. Yep, I'll take 28, whatever the fuck that number is. Yep, I'll take 34. Is he just now realizing that he's dead? Has he just realized he doesn't have any wanganums to do the number wangs? Alright, 21 plus 6, 27. I ain't in any danger. Good memes. Whoops. Oh, Chinks is such an arrogant slink. I am, boys. I'm trying to be a #1 YouTuber. Don't you know, when you get smashed, you complain all day? And when you win, you fucking slide up a huge cigar and pop it up your bumhole. That is pure Majinks. Pure fucking Majinks, boys. Now I'm in the mood to play fuck all shit. I'm really in the mood to play fun. Now that I know it's a Whizbang's employee-sanctioned game. Boys, how hard would you ram Elspeth's arse? Huh? I want to see that in Magic official Pro Tour chat. How hard would Elspeth's arse be split open? That's what I want to see. They're hiding Elspeth from me, lads. I want to do the zoomies. I want to zoom in on that face, which apparently is supposed to look like Aidzonian, if Aidzonian was like part of some James Bond infiltration team where her face was changed. If that happens, yeah, maybe it does look a bit like her. Currently, not really. Alright, I can't do any zoom in. We're just gonna have to imagine, lads. When is this out? 28th of April. It's not far away. Not far away. Prices presented do not include taxes, boys. You know what that means. Lads, we're gonna have to start a tax fundraiser. All these, I didn't even know, lads. I thought it was $50, but Dr. Cheek's taxes means they're 9,000 pesos. So everyone in this chat who's enjoying this load of shit, you better crack out. You better ask for extra overtime at work. Because I'm barely making ends meet with my 150 grand playing fucking Pikmin in my Zelda shorts. Boys, you fucking idiot kids don't know what it's like to grind. I played Elden Ring for 4 hours. I don't give a shit if any of you are in customer service dealing with classic Karens. I can't make ends meet on my massive 4-bedroom house with my mail order bride bitch ready. Well, she actually won't wank me off because that wasn't part of our contractual agreement. But one day I hope to wear her down so that I catch her wanking or something. Some fucking shit, you mugs. Alright. Couple more games of this, and then, ladies and plops, what other commanders do you think would actually make for some good games? What other commanders do you think would make for some good lands? Okay. David Pierce. I mean, it's also given us some unusual matchups. I haven't played Kaya before, which I'm quite happy to do. So Murderous Rider is fine. I don't think that's keepable. This always makes it possible. Right, Lance? I'll also let you know a little secret from the game earlier. I didn't know this did 1 damage to my own lands. I thought it was just opponents. But it blew up my own land. It made me look a little bit like a fool. But now that I've erased it from the YouTube history, and no one will even know that it ever happened, and I'll erase this game as well, now that I've mentioned it, you'll all just carry on thinking I was the best in the world at Magics the whole time, and we will continue to have a fucking fantastic experience. Right, lads? Of course we will. Smash or Pass, official Whizbang employees game. What a place. I never thought I would... It's because of the two-faced, shitty AIDS bullshit nature of it. If I buy a copy of Voluptuous Magazine, my favorite magazine in the world, Lance, I never look at each page and think, look at these bitches. Look at these bitches showing their cleavage, trying to get me to spend money. That's the fucking job, you morons. I don't know why I'm calling you morons, you know that. But Magic, I don't know why they always do it in such a way that makes it seem like they're trying to scam some shit. Like Talia Tits. Oh, I'm just all about Magic. Guys, I'm about Magic. I want to play casual EDH, guys. Oh, but look at my tits every fucking chance that I get. Oh no, you've noticed my tits are out. Boys, let's bully this guy because he said, why are my boobs out? Oh, it really hurt my feelings, so much so that I've even got more revealing tits on Fansly if you'd like to subscribe. Just fucking say what's going on. No, like, I don't know if you've been in the Discord and you've seen Christine Sprank's messages from OnlyFans. They're fucking absurd. My mind exploded when I saw that. Like, it's not a free OnlyFans. So you're already paying, and you expect to see millions of tits. That's the least I expect when I sign up to a porn star who's selling pictures of tits. There are 0 tits. Instead, there are tons of fucking fake messages to you saying shit like, oh, I've really grown closer to you this week. Would it be alright if I sent you my fucking pussy for $66? What a fucking scam. What a shithole. How is selling sex become such, like, an AIDS thing? Of all the things you would think are just such... They're on the top shelf. You take a porno down, you know you're going to see some tits. If I buy Voluptuous Magazine and every page has like a thumbprint scanner that says, hey, if you like these boobs, you'll love the extra boobs we can sell you. Just provide $75 fucking dollars, and maybe we'll show you an arse crack or something. I don't understand. I don't understand, boys. Calm your mom's balls. So here's what I think is happening here. I think this is Manatithe. I think it's something. So what am I going to do? Whenever you attack with at least 2 creatures that have first strike, double strike, vigilance, and or haste. So this does work. This should work this time, Lance, and I will be proven once again to be a luminary when it comes to Magic the Gathering deck design. An absolutely fantastic, insane in the membrane lad when it comes to Magic the Gathering. Isn't that right? Boys. Look how good I am at Magics. I understand every single nuance about Magic the Gathering. Absolutely incredible stuff, boys. absolutely incredible stuff. I am so good at magics, it doesn't even begin to bear thinking about. Pure ridiculousness. Schmimiculous blaps. Alright. I'm going to have to trade Chandra for this. It's a shame, but it's what's going to happen, boys.
You want to go, tough guy? Time to die.
Had to be done. Didn't have to be done, but, you know, I felt like it was probably the right play. Oh, Evolving Wilds. The cheap man's... I don't know what. The cheap man's garage Viagra that gives John Jones a floppy knob and a UFC ban. Classic stuff, boys. Classic stuff. So if you didn't know that about... I didn't know that about OnlyFans generally. So I imagine that all of your favorite YouTube cunts who also peculiarly sell nudes is still doing the same. I'm sure Ali Warfield, acting like a little boy, is still like, if you want to see more, send me $400 and maybe I'll send you a Nippolino. Maybe, boys.
I don't need this.
But I presume not, because nipples are big mujigs. Nipples are big numbers, Lions. Huge numbers. Two damage to each. Choose a creature at random that attack to destroy that creature. That's interesting. That's interesting, boys. So he can play this next turn, exile this. Which is probably good for him. I think I have to use this. I'm going to try and use it. If he's got Mana Tithe, which I suspect he may have, I still don't mind. We'll see if I was right, lads. Well, if I was right, he hasn't used it, so... maybe it's probably some protection-y shit. Especially if you play this. Henrika? Lance, that's a dangerous play when you don't know what I've got bubbling in my ass. I've got this. I will literally blow up all of your boys. How far are we into the dungeon? Next one is ultimates. Okay. I mean, I like this deck a lot. I don't generally like playing creatures because you find your ass on the barbecue too often. But it's not bad. Some of these creatures are quite big, beefy lands. Alright, we're going to move on, or we're just going to have a good wank? Alright, we're moving on. Faceless AIDS. So what's the second ability on this, or anyone? Draw a card, lose a life. Each player sacrifices a boy. What do I want to do? Assuming whatever I do gets exiled. Exile non-land permanent, so it can be anything that I play. Alright, fine. Okay, fine, Lance. We're gonna have to go old school Bananaramas. The very first skinny blonde bitch that I ever saw and thought, maybe. But as I grew into a man, I was like, nah. Just nowhere near enough ribblage. Nowhere near. Now, I'm in my head, I'm just thinking of my Hall of Fame big tit models, if you're wondering why I haven't said anything for over 1.8 seconds. I'm thinking, if I did really have a Professor's Peepers situation, what would I do? What would I do? Babada babada boys. Oh, wow. Sometimes you think you know what's going to happen in a game of Magics, but other times it surprises even me, who knows everything. Okay. Oh, well, that was a fun game. Boys, sometimes, like I say, you're just far too good at Magics for the common man. Far too good. So who would be number one? I remember someone called Brianna Costello who had massive tits. She was premiums back in the ye old voluptuous magazine days. Oh, it was called Mamazons, actually, and I stole it. And it was like a compilation of all the best big tits, and I just couldn't believe my eyes. I must have been about 14 or 15, and I just couldn't. I was like, all these ugly fat girls have all this going on under their clothes. Does anyone else know this? Because this is unbelievable. And I swear, I am articulating exactly how I felt. Exactly. I couldn't believe all of these frumpy fat bitches waddling around at the mall had these giant tits, massive overhanging guts, hairy muffs. Amazing. Unfucking believable. And yet our beauty standards are like skinny women who go to the gym and don't stink. What a world. Alright. Anyone want to play? Anyone want to do anything or any of that bollocks? Oh yeah. Good job we didn't get banned. I'm glad everyone's back on the shits from yesterday. What else are we doing? 2 a.m. UFC prelims, or maybe even the main card starts. I think I might have finished with this. I don't want to play standard ever. It's so shit. It's so shit. Alchemy, Historic, Free Play, they're all so awful. I can't do it. I feel like you just get more interesting shit in a game of Brawl. I might be wrong, but that's how I feel, Lance. Alright, we'll play the big boobs as a goodbye, as an ode to the shits, Lance. Oh, I've had it on top chat the whole time when I'm supposed to put it on live chat, especially if I'm talking about tits. There we go. Boys. Yeah, Mamazon, I can't show it to you, obviously, because you never know what will be on the search engine. But, plus that magazine's got to be 20 years old. Hey, boys, real Boris Virgin. Good scenes of memes. I haven't had to play that all day. Incredible stuff. If you're just joining, or whatever the fuck, I don't know, and you're wondering why, even though I often talk about the boobaloids, it seems to be so prominent now, it's because I just can't believe my general exposure to Magic via Twitter and Magic is so OnlyFans based, so charlatan bollocks professor bullshit, and it's like everybody is completely and entirely complicit in just letting it go on. Sex-wise, fine. But why do we revere charlatanism so highly in this fucking field? I don't is it because Cocaine's says 5-head? I do say 5-head, dude. I talk like Twitch talks, dude. I'm really funny that way. Like, I'll say Quack W because Quack W is like whatever the fucking aidsy memes are or some fucking pubes. Or you don't think that's funny, lads, or aids? Lads, slap that up on the tube double quick time. Fucking incredible scenes. Incredible scenes. Michael Chaveria says, thanks, cheeks. I have played Brawl because I can see it is not as AIDS as standard. Real standard, I've said this multiple times, is probably fine. Real Pioneer, Modern, probably all fine. None of that exists anywhere on Arena, and it never will. If they release Pioneer and Modern, maybe you'll somehow watch a Reed Duke video where he plays 2 or 3 people also playing meta decks, and you'll sort of get an understanding that maybe we're watching Majiks. But far, far, far too much of this game is based on pussies trying to play the easy way into doing whatever it is. They value getting to Mythic like it's doing something. At first I thought it was just YouTubers powdering their own balls, because if they didn't make a big fuss about getting to rank 69, the sex number, I've had a 69 once, you know, I choked on the guy's dick, I was gay the whole time, or some shit. Mulligan that, I suppose. But even on Twitter, which I just get random recommendation, would you like to follow Shits McBollocks MTG? He has over 2 followers. And even that guy will be like, casually made it to Mythic, dude. It only took me fucking 25 hours. Speedrun Mythic, 25 hours, dude. And I'll just think, and what? I can speedrun knocking a toddler out if I go out early enough in the morning. What does that prove? Fuck it. We already have tournaments. Nobody cares about those. That's why Wizards got rid of them. And it is mildly surprising people did kick up a fuss that they all went away. Because nobody cared. Alright, we're not going to play that. Nobody cared. I was one of the most vocal people complaining about it. Instead, all of our charlatan lants, what were they actually complaining about, boys? They were just saying the word boomer over and over again and laughing that people got fired from their job because it was funny. And don't even let me catch you suggesting it wasn't hilarious that all those boys were fired. It was fucking GG's XDs, as it is still now GG's XDs. All those miserable lads who were promised by Wizzies that it was going to be clean memes, and in the end, it was just beautiful cuisines. It is. That's another surprising thing. Why does everyone ever seem to care? Nobody watches fucking Pro Tour. Reed Duke versus Huey Jensen last year would have been outwatched by Cocaine's fail again to get to day 2 of some bitch tournament. But I'm just being a negative meme, lads. You know it be about idioms. Don't even begin to suggest otherwise, you fucking tots. Alright, Memory Lapse is great, Expel is great. That's it. This guy's got a lot to think about if he wants to power his Seeker's Chariot and then pass the turn. Yeah. Lance. I mean, the Pro Tour never really even went away. Wizards just announced, if you want to make a living from Magic, it can't happen because the prize money is going to be so diminished, which it was. It still is. The prize pool has become lowered to the point where you are not going to make any money from playing Magics. But the Pro Tour's back, boys. Nothing says professional bullshit than people living on minimum wage for the memes. Alright, what do we got? Big Boobalax. That's what we got.
Behold my magnificence.
I'm actually going to fondle his balls. It's not what I often do, but I'm going to do it this time. Oh, I knew that was on top.
You ever listen to the crickets? That's my kind of music.
Discard a card from Garrett Wrath of the Wild spellbook, put it onto the field. Oh, draft a card, not discard a card. What the fucking hell's the wrong with my eyes?
You will be killed.
When it ends the battlefield, you gain 2. That's good. 2-4 vigilance, probably fine. Alright.
Time to improvise.
Okay, boys. I understand Bajiks. I understand Bajiks. Brianna Costello. Selena Starr. Carmen Hayes, you've probably heard of. Maserati has got classically gigantic Baps. But I always liked the people I'd never heard of, and only were, like, effectively they would have been OnlyFans peeps by today's standards. Those are the peeps that really opened my eyes to the world of beautiful British boobomatrons. Boys. Alright. So we've got to block Questing Beast. Unless Questing Beast attacks a Planeswalker directly, which is a mistake I often make. So if the lad also does it, I shan't do the memes as if he was dog shit. Okay, boys. Okay, he didn't do it. He did do it, I'm sorry. Like I said, I do that all the time. I got blow up all the peeps. Relax, boys. Relax. Okay, he can take a slap. We'll keep this guy alive. Oh, I can put this back on the field as well. Yeah, easy. I'm really good at my jigs, Lance. Don't ever say I ain't. Alright, that was easy. And boys, Jade of Fire was classic memes. Jade of Fire is someone I always, well not always, is the type of person I think, I bet they don't have any money. I bet you, despite appearing in a fucking million movies and selling 1,000 million DVDs and magazines and being a household porno name and being a fucking good porno actress, I bet you they just came out of that industry at the wrong time. Gianna Michaels as well. Just a year or 5 before OnlyFans. So like now, think. Ali Warshits with hairy legs, looking like a boy, being a fucking nasty bitch, can buy a house in a year selling arse pictures in a bikini. Only to magic nerds. And people like that, Carmen Hayes, I bet she hasn't got any money either. Those legends of the game. Those blue chipper, Hall of Fame, NFL legends. I bet they live in standard, where they should be living big time. Tara Patrick and Jenna Jameson are the only two I can really think of from that era who seem like they made a lot of money. Everyone else, pure scammed. And I feel bad. I feel bad that they gave me so much enjoyment in my teenage years. And they should just be living the high life. They serve their dues with dicks in their asses. And they get paid less than fucking Ali Boyfield selling non-nudes to fucking freaks just because she played Magic a few times. Boys. We're living in a skewed world. Plus, I bet you, even people like Mia Khalifa are still sort of like, well, we can't hire Mia Khalifa because she's too associated with pornography. But at the same time, fucking Christian church Magic will still hire Talia Tits and all of that fucking plethora of OnlyFans / cosplay mixture of dipshits for what? Because they're really useful, because it's diversity or something. It's because Magic's fucking player base are fat, freaky losers. Freaky dweebs who would rather pay someone they mildly know big bucks to look at their ass than just buy a porno mag off the shelf, because their connection with real women, this is all speculation, but I know I'm 100% right, their connection with real women is non-existent. You ever seen a pan shot at a GP? The amount of spunk in those guys' pants probably doubles the amount of spunk that's ever been in contact with a woman. 100%. Well, have you actually done the numbers, Mr. Cheeks? Fair dues, Mr. Squeaks. I have not run the spunk numbers, but that's what I think. Anyway, UFC is tonight. A lot better than whatever this shit is. I hope I've opened your eyes into both the world of filthy Majig's pussies and quality Mamazon babbage. Until next time, boys. Mia Khalifa said she got 12 grand out of her porn career. She might have got money since for being just such a popular boob squeezer that she just couldn't be held down. I think she got like an MTG job or something, but probably just hosting ridiculousness. But even then, how many break mainstream when everybody knows who it is? Everyone knows who Sarah J is. Fucking Barack Obama follows her and then pretended like he didn't or something. Or maybe that was just a big meme, but you know, he must be wanking off to somebody. Anyway, and Sarah J, I mean, she's got a quality body, but she has a face of a fucking granny. A granny I will absolutely smash into pieces, lads. Anyway, talking about smashing grannies is lowbrow. We gotta keep it to smashing artwork on Majix. Boys, would you stick your dick in a metallic bumhole? I might draw the line there. Anyway, lads,